What's up, YouTube? It's that black dude, and I'm back again with another video. This here, I wouldn't really call it breaking news. This is more of old news, especially if you've been keeping up with this phony baloney investigation. Excuse me. You've been keeping up with this phony baloney investigation for the last couple years. Then it's really not new news to you, but rather old news. But the IG report recently came out, and it's been out a couple days now. And the IG report came out and said that there was no political bias, while including text messages like, no, he's not gonna become president, is he? And then the other text message reading, we'll stop him. Lisa and Peter Strohs, two FBI agents who were madly in love with each other and apparently have an affair, have been communicating back and forth with each other, have been working on Hillary and Trump case. Found out in the IG report that they exonerated Hillary before even interviewing her. I think I mentioned that before. Bunch of pro-Hillary messages about how they wanted her to become president. Bunch of messages on Trump being an idiot and Trump supporters being idiots, dumb, uneducated, and how we don't understand his policies, all that kind of stuff. And of course the infamous we'll stop him. We meaning more than one person. So you gotta understand that although the IG report reads that there was no political bias, they have all kinds of evidence in there that there was tons of political bias going on, and that they exonerated Hillary before even interviewing her. And they don't even mention the fact in there that they had evidence of Hillary doing all kind of illegal stuff. They don't even debate the fact that they had evidence that she was doing it. So why didn't they prosecute her? Well, a little bit of the IG report reveals that Obama did communicate with Hillary doing, while she had that illegal server. Hillary also revealed that Comey used a personal Gmail account to communicate with her while they're stooging on each other, okay? So all kind of illegal stuff went on. Nobody's in jail, which is really a shame, because if me and you did this, we'll all be locked up. But it's not really new news. This is old news. Stuff that I've been talking about, stuff that I'd mentioned on this channel for quite some time. And there was also another revealing message in there saying that the POTUS, P-O-T-U-S, I don't even know if I pronounced it right, POTUS, whatever, needs to know exactly what's going on. They need to report back to him. Also implicating that Obama knew exactly what was going on with these investigations. And of course those FISA judges who were lied to, information not being presented to Congress as it should have been doing those interviews and stuff like that. So essentially, when it comes to political bias, what we had was a sitting president interfering with a election to help fix an election with the help of the Department of Justice and the FBI to make one candidate look bad while clearing all criminal charges for the candidate on his side so that she could win the election. Rosenstein, the person who finished writing the IG report, and there were a lot of people pardoned as well, even threatened to sue Congress because Congress wanted the information. So it's all a big smokescreen. All these people should be in jail right now, including Obama. Because what you had is, again, when you wrap it all up, was a president, a sitting president, interfering with an upcoming election, making one candidate look bad while freeing another candidate of all charges, all criminal charges that they had committed. Also, something else interesting popped off. About a month ago, I believe it was May, and I just ran into this here story. An FBI agent and his wife were found dead in an apartment. Now, the news report basically read that these two were having custody battles. They were going back and forth to court, and they were fighting over the kids. And so, a mysterious woman who was not named said that the woman, the estranged wife, the divorced wife of the FBI agent, told her to call the cops. Now, I don't know how that went about. If you're, physically fighting with somebody and you tell somebody to call the cops. And it just all kind of makes sense at the end. And you end up killed. I mean, if you're physically fighting with somebody, then somebody saw this act happen. And then the FBI agent ended up shot. Now they're saying it's a murder-homicide or murder-suicide, something like that, because the stories are conflicting on this here. But yeah, the mysterious woman supposedly called the cops. And the cops showed up, and the guy was killed with his own gun, maybe self-inflicted, and the woman was stabbed to death. And of course, this here happened the day before he was supposed to go and testify against Hillary and Obama because of that Fast and Furious stuff. Now, another report said that somebody might have broken into the house, and there's a $215,000 reward for somebody with information. If anybody has information, to let them know, $215,000 reward. But you figure the person who called the cops in the first place would have been the one to collect the reward money, right? After all, this woman said to call the cops. Or did they? Now, if all the time to have a fight and to go and stab your wife and shoot yourself in the head, you do this the day before you're supposed to go and testify against Hillary Clinton. But when you go and look at the Clinton kill list, and I even uploaded an updated version of that, and it really needs to be updated again because in November, there was another FBI agent killed in similar fashion. Well, he was a detective on the case. Same thing with the Fast and Furious crap. He was killed in similar fashion. Then you had Steve Mawson, killed earlier this year, who worked for Hillary for a number of years, who decided he wanted to take some time with his family, and supposedly went and jogged, and they found him in the woods dead. He had all kind of dirt on Hillary. But as of now, more than 60 people who all had dirt on Hillary, lots of them died, killed, committed suicide, homicide, died the day before they were supposed to be testifying against Hillary Clinton. And neither one of those news articles mentioned that this guy was supposed to go and testify against Hillary either. Neither one of them. I'm going to just leave you guys with that. IG report was garbage. Didn't really expose anything. I mean, you can't really get these people to investigate themselves if they're the criminals. And I'm really hoping Trump just go ahead and use his power, fire all these guys, lock them up. Trey Gowdy had a lot of interesting stuff to say. He was really grilling these guys when they were in Congress, and he was questioning them. He pointed out all of the bias, because it's there in the report, most of it anyway, the stuff that wasn't redacted. And somebody needs to do something about Hillary. Oh, and by the way, as with every Hillary video that I do, I am heart healthy and non-suicidal. Peace out, YouTube.